Hi, welcome to Art Without Mistakes. I'm going to celebrate National Wildlife Day, which is today, by drawing a pangolin. And I hope you'll join me because I can promise you that you'll have fun without frustrations. No mistakes. I'm Rita Goldner, and I'm an author and illustrator of children's picture books and a wildlife fan. I'm going to celebrate National Wildlife Day, which is today, by drawing a pangolin. And I hope you'll join me because I can promise you that you'll have fun without frustrations. No mistakes. National Wildlife Day used to be in September. It was September 4th, but they moved it to February 22nd because it's Steve Irwin's birthday. Steve Irwin was the crocodile hunter. You may be familiar with his television show. So my favorite endangered species is a pangolin. And I'm going to be drawing a pangolin today and telling you some fun facts about it. And if you draw along with me, I can promise you no mistakes and no frustration. Let's jump in. You'll just need a regular piece of white paper. Computer paper is fine. And a red pencil, and also a regular number 2 black pencil. You could also use a black marker if you'd like, but you don't need it. You also won't need an eraser. In fact, I recommend against it because it'll just confuse the sketch. We start as usual with a photo reference, in this case a pangolin, and go over the photo reference just tracing out shapes, ovals, squares, rectangles, pointy triangles, whatever you want, whatever you see as a shape on your pangolin. Don't think of it as a leg or a head, just think of it as a shape. This will make your drawing easier because you'll just transfer these same shapes over onto your drawing paper. And I'm using a red pencil again and just regular drawing paper. And this is where I can make as many different lines as I want. And I don't call them mistakes. I'll just call the ones that I don't want guidelines. So as you can see, I took the body shape and I redrew it 3 times. First it was too short, then it was too long, and then maybe it wasn't tilted enough in the back. So I kept going over it and making it to what I thought was a better shape. And then I put little red crosses on the shapes or the lines that I don't like. So I keep going on like this, looking at my photo reference and comparing the position and the size of different shapes. Like the tail shape is roughly coming down to the same level as the hind leg shape. While you're doing this part, I'm going to tell you some fun facts about pangolins. As it turns out, most people aren't even sure what they are, and few people know what they look like. This actually is a bonus for your drawing because no matter how it comes out, everybody's going to think it looks good. They are the size and shape of an armadillo, about the size of a small cat. They're covered in a hard pattern of diamond-shaped scales in a beautiful armor. They're the only mammal with scales, and their name, pangolin, comes from a Malaysian word that means something that rolls up. This is how they protect themselves against predators. They roll up into a tough ball so that even a lion can't bite into them. Unfortunately, this trick doesn't serve them well for the biggest predator they have, which is human beings, because human beings can just pick them up when they're rolled up into a ball. It's a good idea to see how far apart some shapes are from each other and look at the size of the space between them. You can see I also drew curved guidelines when I was using my red pencil to show myself the pattern of the scales and how they curve up over the back, and the scales get smaller and closer together when they're on the snout or on the legs. So that's why I drew those red guidelines, just to show me where the scales were. And then, as you see, when I go back with my dark black pencil, picking out the lines that I like, I can use my red guidelines as a place to show me where the scales go and how big they are. So I keep putting in scales in all over this animal, big ones, little ones, following the curvature of the body. In the next video after this one, I'm going to show you how to use your finished sketch to make yourself a painting of this pangolin. When you're done with picking out your favorite lines, rub a graphite pencil all over the back of your drawing, and then you can transfer it onto a piece of watercolor paper or a canvas panel or even a heavy cardstock. Watch my next video to make a painting of your pangolin. So I hope you enjoyed drawing a pangolin today. And if you use my no frustration, no mistakes method, you can draw anything that you have a reference photo for, a horse or any animal you like. And just remember, no erasures, and you just pick out your favorite line from several lines that you've made, and then use that in your final drawing. But you don't erase all the lines you made getting up to that point. Those are your guidelines. If you did enjoy this type of video and would like to draw along with me in the future, please subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell below so you'll be notified next time I post a video. Thanks for watching.